Okay, so what are the real reasons why these viewing figures are absolute rubbish? Okay, so Doctor Who's latest viewing figures for Series 1 from Space Babies, The Devil's Cord have now been released. It was very, very interesting because BBC iPlayer viewing figures are counted in this. And I think everyone was kind of expecting them to be a bit higher because live TV doesn't often get very many viewers now, so everyone was kind of looking at iPlayer to sort of bring up the numbers to where we were for the 60th anniversary specials. Now, I'm going to be completely honest as to why I think these viewing figures are down, and yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush, I'm going to be very, very honest. So just so you know, after the 7-day consolidated ratings and who watched on iPlayer as well, Space Babies was 4.01 million, while 3.91 million watched The Devil's Cord. If you compare this to just a few months ago for the 60th anniversary specials, The Star Beast, which was arguably the worst of the specials, got 8.36 million. So you basically lost half of your viewers in the space of a few months. And there are obviously a few reasons for that, and I want to go into them right now. The first reason is obviously because it was released at midnight, and obviously the 60th anniversary specials were not released at midnight. Now, while this is obviously not an excuse for the reason it's lost several million viewers, and there's obviously a bit more of a bigger elephant in the room as to why I think this could be, I'd understand that a lot of people may not watch live at midnight because it's a Friday night, people are going out, people are obviously going to bed, etc. But you'd think that people would obviously catch up, and nowhere near the amount of views we thought we would catch up have. So I think we can sort of get that out of the way. What I've seen a lot of Doctor Who fans, especially on Twitter, say is that viewing figures, people are sort of saying, well, they're really, really low, we'll wait until the iPlayer viewing figures come out and then we'll prove you're wrong because they're really, really high. And obviously they're not. Now, I absolutely love Doctor Who. I'm really quite reasonably enjoying the brand new series, but we cannot shy away from the fact that this is absolute crap. The viewing figures are crap, and they do matter. Okay, they do matter. Doctor Who fans are saying, let's wait till iPlayer comes out, and then when they do, and then they're rubbish, people are saying, oh well, I'm enjoying the show, that's all that matters. That's great, and while I don't think BBC ever would cancel Doctor Who because it's its main show, and obviously there is Disney to take into account, which I'll get into in just a minute, but this is the United Kingdom where this show is from, so you expect the audience to be quite big. It's our own show. A lot of people were moaning about the fact that America are obviously getting, the whole world is now being shown it. So you think in this country we would up our viewing figures to show that, yeah, we really do love the show. And actually, it wouldn't surprise me if America got more viewers than us. Even though it's a bigger country, this is our show. Now, quickly touching up on Disney, I do have no viewing figures. All I do know is that as of this week, Disney Doctor Who is currently 10th in the Disney Top 10 TV shows. I don't know how much views that is, but at least it's still in there, and that is from this week. So it's now been in the top 10 for a couple of weeks, which is obviously a positive, but as I said, we don't know how many people that is. And whilst I don't think Doctor Who will be cancelled by the BBC, it certainly may restrain funding or may even cancel plans for a spin-off, because why doing a spin-off if your own show, 2 to 4 million viewers, including iPlayer, should really be what you get for a spin-off. That's pretty good, but for the main show, if you're getting that, there maybe isn't enough demand for a spin-off where on it you're probably going to get about 1 to 2 million people actually watching the spin-off, which isn't really enough. Doctor Who's still massive. It's a massive merchandise machine. It's now worldwide, so you are going to pick up more viewers. But at the same time, in the UK, it's quite alarming as to see these sort of numbers. Reasons for that: people are blaming the weather. I think that's absolute rubbish, because you've got to remember these are the 7-day. We've had a whole 7 days, and it's basically not gone up at all. And the weather's not been great all week because we are in England. There was I don't want to get too political here, but I think this could have something to do with it. There was an article by the Metro saying, sorry straight white men, Doctor Who was not made just for you. Saying briefly what I think about the article, I think the article has some good points. I thought it came across very, very wrong. I think you're being a little bit hypocritical. Sort of basically shouting at one exact group being white straight men. Now look, I am very aware there are white straight men out there that do not like the show, but I know personally, and come on, there are white straight men, a lot of white straight men that do like this show, so why are they being targeted? Also in that article, they didn't target a certain age range, they targeted all ages. I think to do that was wrong, and I think some people probably are striking a little bit maybe. They're sort of proving a point that fine, we won't watch it, we'll show that without us, white straight men, you have no viewing figures. Well, obviously that isn't true. It's a point which I feel like we are now getting to the point now where it's all about race. And bearing in mind, politics has been in Doctor Who for many, many years. So don't start this rubbish that it's just all of a sudden, no. This will be quite interesting to see going forward. Would they change the midnight release yet again? I can't argue it's nothing to do with the midnight release anymore, because that is including BBC iPlayer and 7-day catch-up. And BBC iPlayer, Doctor Who was the most watched show on BBC iPlayer a few years ago, so it's quite popular on there. The Whoniverse is on there. It's basically like the Doctor Who hub where people go, so I think everyone was expecting a fair few more million than literally just a couple of extra million people watching it. The time of year is an excuse I've been seeing. May apparently is a rubbish time to put a TV show on, maybe because it's been a few months, we've sort of lost momentum, but I don't know, it sounds like a bit like a weak excuse to use. Overview, my own thoughts. I think it's disappointing to see the viewing figures. I think certain things have made this way. Obviously Disney could come in with flipping millions upon millions and then we wouldn't have to worry. But look, it isn't good, it's rubbish. As a Doctor Who fan, I'm not going to defend them. A lot of people are, I'm not. The numbers are there, and people make up excuses, but you're not including iPlayer. I bet someone will say that in the comments. No, that does include BBC iPlayer, unless it's lying, but I've read about 4 articles now, and they've all said the same thing. Maybe everyone's just waiting till the series ends and they can binge it all in one go. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I would probably do that myself. But let me know what you think about this. As I said, please keep it nice, people. If you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe, that'd be fantastic, and give this video a like, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.